Welcome to another episode of Social Distance Drinking Club. It's episode 93, Inauguration, not Inebriation Day. Please welcome Adam, Brett, and Yusuf. Oh, that's us.
Hey.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Hey,
Happy Inebriation Day, everybody. Shit.
It's the sweet sounds, but different sounds of another episode of Social Distance Drinking Club. And yes, happy Inauguration Day. We all did it wrong.
I've been drinking since 10 this morning. I don't know about you guys, but just 10 o'clock or so Arizona time, I had this real urge to just kick back and enjoy a beverage. And then I just kept going.
Adam, I've been drinking for 4 straight years nonstop.
You too? It's a good day. It's always a good day when I wake up above the dirt, I say. But it's a damn good day. And, well, hell, we saw Jose Andres, Justin Timberlake. I think John Legend just got done performing. Lady Gaga. Basically, they took the entire Coachella lineup and just put it into the Inauguration Day. That's what they did.
Hey, we got a performance by Garth Brooks. I mean, I don't know how the day could get any better.
Well, the National Archives is the EDM tent at this festival.
and they're selling cool glow bracelets.
Have you guys been watching the whole thing all day? I know I have. And it's just been like, I don't remember caring this much about an inauguration. Like, I never used to watch it. I was like, okay, that's happening. It's every 4 years or 8 years. I guess every 4 years they get sworn in still, right? So like inauguration happens every 4 years. And this time, like, I've been all over it. And it's been the most low key inauguration we've ever seen, or at least in recent memory. And I can't get enough of it.
It was pretty chill.
You know,
I have a job that keeps me busy, Adam.
PJ says, but no Ted Nugent. Why no Ted Nugent?
I'm pretty sure there's like a 1 in 4 chance he was storming the Capitol 2 weeks ago.
I'm pretty sure they wanted to name SARS-CoV-2 cat scratch fever.
I named my beer fridge the Capitol so I could storm it like everyone else. Thank you. Tip your servers, tip the waitress. I'll be here all week.
There is a 2 beer minimum for watching the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
And of course, we've only been in the show for less than 3 minutes. We've already got ourselves a nice fancy troll called Crispy AF. He says, what is Biden going to do for us? Sniff our hair? God, I hope so, because I have been buying Pantene Pro V and Aussie shit for way too long, and it smells great.
Go ahead, Adam.
I was just going to say, first of all, we're all men and we're all over 30, so probably not.
And well, to add on to that, second of all, if Biden does, he's going to be wearing a mask and probably outdoors, because times.
Well, I just think it'd be kind of cool to have your hair sniffed by the president. I don't know. How many people get to say that?
I'm going to make sure that this moment, 3 minutes and 35 into the show, is saved forever. so that I have just a clip of you saying, it'd be kind of cool to have my hair sniffed by the president.
I stand by it.
Hey, Adam, I could get into that, man. Imagine like Joe Biden approaching you slowly from behind, wrapping his arms around you, and then placing the Congressional Medal of Honor around your neck. And right. Maybe flipping your hair for a second. I'm on board.
You went a different direction than I would have. I was thinking the Congressional Medal of Herbal Essences, but that works. That'll do the trick.
My favorite thing about Crispy AF's comment, though, also is that are you really trying to whataboutism with Biden sniffing hair as opposed to grabbing things? Is that a game you want to play?
BJ says, and we just turned this into the most patriotic porn ever. We did. Anybody who ends up listening to this as a podcast, we're sorry about what happened to your jeans. We're really sorry.
Also, my hair doesn't smell that good, I'll be honest.
Well, thank you guys for joining us on this lovely episode 93. We're approaching episode 100, which is exciting. We're going to figure out what we're going to do for episode 100. It's going to be fun, I'm sure, and awesome. But tell us what you're drinking. Pop it in the comments, and we're going to go around the room, the virtual room, and see what everybody else is drinking. And since Brett Barry happens to be next to me today,
What am I doing down here?
I don't know how you ended up down there. But Brett, what do you got?
So I am celebrating the outcome of the election today. Not only am I wearing my State 48 Black Luster shirt, I decided to also open my last Black Excellence from Wren House to appreciate the people that took 2020 and turned it into something positive. Our African American population that turned out in record numbers to vote in 2020. Cheers.
Cheers to that. Mr. Green, what you got?
Yeah, I got the Kitsune Brewing, the Constellation Milk Stout. Picked it up from Craft Beer Hopstop, and it's delicious. Also, like Brett Barry, somewhat celebrating the election happened 2 months ago, so I'm not so much celebrating that anymore. But certainly the moving forward of democracy.
Green freeze.
Did you get a green freeze? We got a green freeze.
It's so profound too, but now I forgot about it.
It's because so many people are on the internet right now celebrating with you.
I told y'all my hair doesn't smell that good.
You broke the internet, Mr. Green. You did.
Not the first time.
Adam Ledford, what's in your glass?
I'm about halfway through with my good old fashioned Tombstone IPA. So Julie popped some Prosecco earlier to celebrate, and I haven't gotten down on the celebration yet. So we'll see what the next beer or spirit brings, because it's time to throw down for sure.
You're looking a little flush. You got a little red in your cheeks.
I'm noticing that too, and I'm like, I just took a nap. I'm really worn out from that nap, I guess.
You should have just said you were outside working hard in the sun or something. That would have been.
Oh, man, the nap is where it gets you.
You know what? I'm back in school, and yesterday I 100% didn't think about it. I straight up did spend like 2 hours outside because the weather was so nice, doing my classes, and I probably have a little tinge of the kiss of the sun.
Kiss of the Sun. Sounds like a Zach Brown song, but never got released. Sam Fraser, commenting on our conversation from earlier, says the safe word is freedom. Yeah, that sounds about right. That'll do the trick, Sam.
I thought the safe word is unconstitutional.
Am I the only one who saw Mel Gibson yelling that?
I was thinking of Euro Trip, and if the safe word was freedom, the scene would have gone very differently.
Fair enough. Deirdre, thanks for joining us. Deirdre says, I'd rather have the Olympics or the World Cup. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Stay safe.
Yeah, that's fair. Those are both wonderful events.
I like inaugurations because it means that our democracy is still intact.
Also, we have at least 2 years before the next election cycle. So that's good, too. We get a reprieve.
It's very fair. Very fair. It's been a fun day. I definitely did not remember to set my alarm, and so startled out of bed and showed up to the TV just as the address was being made. Thankfully, I didn't miss it. So
did you get a chance to see? Now I can't remember the order of events, but did you get a chance to see the new poet laureate doing that reading?
Yes.
So good.
Okay.
It was great. It was great. There were a lot of great moments today, and I think that, like I said, it was like Coachella and now beat poetry at the same time, all in one show.
You said a lot of great moments, and there were, and I think a lot of people, I'm sure us included, are glad there weren't any bad moments. Especially after the last couple of weeks, there was all that fear, all that concern about what was going to happen either in DC or just around the country. And as far as us doing the show right now, none of that happened. And it doesn't mean it won't in the future, but at least today we got a chance to it's an inauguration. It's a celebratory time for a little more than half the country is happy right now, and that's just how it goes. But there wasn't anything tragic. There wasn't any disaster. There wasn't anything you go, my God, how could this happen in America? Not today, and that's a good thing. Like, good job, America, for one day. You were America again.
the only thing that could have tragically happened today that is usually something I would have put a bet on is somebody tripping down the steps. You know, there's always that bet on, it's like a prop bet at the Super Bowl, and it should be a bet on Inauguration Day. Is someone going to trip up or down the stairs?
Has it happened before?
I'm pretty sure it has.
Like a stumble, at least?
At least a stumble. There must have been at least a stumble at some point. There was even somebody who clearly showed up late on purpose, and I saw it on C-SPAN, that rolled up with these gorgeous Dior Air Force Ones, and just their feet show up behind whoever was speaking at the lectern at the time. And you just see these Air Force One Dior's just coming back behind him. So, moments of excitement.
I mean, one of my favorite moments of the day was the new press secretary had a press conference and didn't accuse the free press of being enemies of the state. So that was a big step.
Fair enough. Well, there was a lot today. I want to look at something, and I want to show everybody a quick video. One of the moments that I thought was hilarious is, for me growing up, and we're all from the same generation here on the show, Al Roker was the weather guy. He was always the weather guy, right? So when you look at Al Roker, you think weather. But today, with him being at the inauguration, we got to see Joe Biden step away from his party as they were walking away, just for this fist bump right there. And Al Roker almost seemed shocked.
I love it. Unfortunately, later they found out that the fist bump is actually a signaling tool for white supremacists. So, wah, wah.
Joke's on you, Roker.
Hey, okay. I mean, what? Jake Pfeiffer, thanks for joining. He asked if you saw the distraught Trump lady video yet. It's something that's for sure. I don't know what it is, but throw a link in the comments. I'm sure we'll laugh at it later.
I watched one. I watched one. I think I know which one he's talking about, and I'm like, it's so great from someone who's obviously our side of the aisle here, and our perspective. It's so hilarious that I'm like, is this real? It seems too ridiculous, and doesn't make it any less enjoyable to watch. But
Adam Green. I think this one is for you, buddy.
No, it is.
Jake says hello to Adam.
Jake's my guy. Really good dude.
There was one other thing I wanted to bring up about today being the end of the Trump administration and the beginning of the Biden administration. The list of pardons was long, as expected. It usually is. But a couple of things that I thought were notable. Lil Wayne pardoned. Shout out Lil Wayne, bro.
What was he pardoned for? What did he do?
Well, he had a
gun charge.
He had a weapons charge, and he had already had a possession charge. So you put all those together. But apparently, Lil Wayne and Trump were homies. But the more interesting pardon or not pardon today was Joe Exotic.
My favorite part of that was apparently they had paid for a big truck limo to be outside the prison, assuming that the pending pardon was coming, and it never showed up.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up. So thanks for ruining that, Brett.
We don't show prep here. What are you trying to do to me?
We wasted the good surprise on you, Brett.
Adam with the timely Big Daddy movie reference.
It's all gone now. I'm going to pull that photo up so everybody can see it. But it was like a stretch. Wasn't it like a stretch Dodge Ram?
I don't know what it was, Yusuf. I don't think it has a name.
It was hilarious to me. I saw a meme today that said it showed him in prison on the phone. I think it was a clip from the show that they did on Netflix, and it said, "If you give me a pardon, I'll give you my Twitter account." But there it was. There was the stretch, the stretch truck.
We understand that this has been used before. Like, this exists for a reason. It's not for the possible pardon of Joe Exotic.
My only thing here is that I was hoping that if he did get pardoned, there would be a tiger in the truck. And when Joe got there and expected to meet his tiger by whatever name it was, Joe was like, "Hey, buddy." And the tiger was like, "I don't remember you."
Yusuf, we have breaking news from our friend Sam Frazier. Larry Scott is gone. I don't know. This is so much celebration for one day. I don't know how to handle this.
Hey, Adam, you know what? I mean, let's be real here. We're more excited about Larry Scott being gone. He's done more damage to the Western United States.
Well, hold on a second, guys, because that ties into something we're going to talk about in a minute, because we've got quite a rivalry tomorrow.
Well, can I at least enjoy Larry Scott being gone for a little bit before we get into that?
When we pivot to the Pac-12, yes, but enjoy it while you're at it. Sure, go for it.
Like, I need to quickly finish this beer. This was the inauguration beer. I need to quickly finish this and get to the Larry Scott's gone beer.
It's true.
I mean, we really need to focus on celebrating getting rid of an egomaniac that hauled, all institutions out from the inside. And we can talk more about Donald Trump after we finish talking about Larry Scott.
By the way, nobody asked me what I was drinking for Inauguration Day. And again, all of you joining us, please drop your drinks in the comments, even if it's water or tea. Let us know what you're having. If anyone,
hey, Yusuf, what are you drinking?
It's a Braxis.
Where'd you steal that glass from?
I didn't. I think I actually bought it when I was with you in Anaheim at Bottle Logic. So
you most certainly did not.
I think I did.
Actually, you might have. That looks like one that you would have bought.
Yeah, they were like $5. They were on sale. Smoking deal.
What a bargain.
Chris Macbeth says, suddenly the world seems a little brighter. You know what? It kind of did.
That's not all he said.
Well, I'll keep that one behind my Facebook ban.
You'll be so proud of me. I didn't main screen an F-bomb and say it out loud this week.
I was going to until I got Facebook banned for something that I thought was total political satire. And then they reviewed the post and told me they apologized and they got it wrong, but they haven't removed the ban. So there you go. So
I got like soft banned from Facebook once because I think what I said, I commented on someone's post and I'm like, Americans can be really dumb sometimes or something like that. Like nothing, no profanity. I wasn't insulting anyone in particular. I was just like a generic comment. And then that got me banned for like 12 hours. And I'm like, what?
What's a soft ban? Did they just touch you lightly?
No, they sniff your hair just with not a Jewish nose. Oh boy, I can say that, I think.
Has anyone else been put in Facebook jail?
I got warned for using an F-bomb for some reason. I was responding to somebody spreading election disinformation and told them to F off and provide evidence or shut up. And I violated the terms of bullying, apparently, but I got off with a warning.
You messed up. You should have used Parler.
Maybe you guys will be surprised to know that out of the four of us, I haven't. Like I speak my mind, but I guess I haven't said the wrong thing to the wrong person so far on Facebook. So.
It's the first time for me. PJ says I've never been banned from Facebook. Chuck E. Cheese, but never Facebook. How do you get banned from a place with video games, skee ball, and an animatronic like rodent band?
And children, Yusuf? I don't think we want to go down this road.
You're right. That's fair. We should probably walk away from this one. PJ, thanks for watching the show. We really appreciate your support. Chris Macbeth says he's drinking Heartwood Cellars 2017 Petite Syrah. A good choice. Que Syrah.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to distance myself on that one.
Should have just distanced me.
Well, I think that was a purposeful distance.
I know.
Mr. Let free beering. I'll be doing the same shortly, so I'll just say something really terrible and then be like, "Oh no, I have to be distanced," and then
You don't have to try.
Well, since we started talking about the Pac-12, tomorrow is the ASU versus look, Arizona. I did it. I wrote it right this time. The ASU versus Arizona basketball game is tomorrow, and I know what your pick is, Mr. Green. I can see it right behind your shoulder.
No, it wouldn't necessarily be my pick for every single time, but honestly, this season, the way it's gone,
okay, you need to calm down, Brett Berry, with that "Together We Bear Down" flag. Okay.
ASU basketball, for the best team they've had ever, has not been very good. They haven't been, and they could beat Arizona. They've had worse teams beat better Arizona teams, but from what we've seen, the Wildcats are a better team right now. That's all.
That's fair. I still take.
Are you pulling up your ASU jockstrap, or what are you doing right now?
No, I just changed, but there's that. So that's all I got.
That's a nice shirt, actually.
Thank you. I like the shirt a lot. It's got Arizona State on the back.
Oh, actually, now that God, it's terrible. Good. No, I redecorated my office a little bit. I rearranged some things to have a different background. Figured put the UVA flag over there. Still working on the guitars. Don't have any.
Yeah, well, you do. You have 2 Guitar Hero guitars based on that episode we did.
I actually did think about putting the Rock Band guitars over my the other shoulder.
No, Adam, let's just stick to instruments you can actually play. I'm sure you have a recorder left over from elementary school you could hang on the wall.
I do have some digital recorders that I would use for reporting. It's just like this big. Please don't screenshot that.
I thought about it.
Or quoted out of context.
Yep, I'm just gonna go now before I say something else.
I'm seeing some guesses here. Beer Bob says ASU 71, Arizona 7. Yeah.
Jokes on you, Beer Bob. You got the score wrong.
For those of you who don't know and might be watching from outside of the state of Arizona, the biggest rivalry in the state is between Arizona State University and the University of Arizona, now known as Arizona in Tucson. And
no, I mean, let's be fair. It's only known that to whoever the bureaucrat was who wrote that memo.
Yes,
it's not Arizona to anyone else.
That's fair. But
maybe I just insulted the president of the institution where I'm currently a student. I'm gonna walk that back at another time.
Who cares? With that being said, it is a rivalry, and we don't care what sport it is. They could be playing chess. It could be the Arizona State University chess team versus the University of Arizona chess team. We would be intensely focused on it. So, I mean,
chess or chest?
You know what? Both, Brett. It doesn't matter.
Well, you have talent in one of those regards at your school and not the other.
I do have 3 chess boards here, so yes, you're right.
Man, I used to own a skateboard. That doesn't mean that I can hang with Tony Hawk, dude.
True, but also other people don't even recognize Tony Hawk anymore, so that's a whole different conversation.
His Twitter is the best in the business, man.
I really want Yusuf to pan to that and actually accidentally revealed it's checkerboards.
They're the same board.
Oh, yeah. There's just the chess discs or checkers discs.
You know what? I'll play you a game of chess sometime, Brett. Chris Macbeth said 70-7 as well. Mic drop. I like that.
Well, let's move on to the next comment. Yes.
Yeah, diehard ASU fan, but I predict a U of A blowout, and I hope I'm wrong. So fair. Thank you, Chris. At least that one was objective. The other one was all about Beer Bob's comment. So 7, but he took it down 1 point. He said 70-7 instead of 71-7. So.
Well, Beer Bob was fake news, so I mean,
what'd I miss?
Not much, other than wonderful predictions for tomorrow's game.
Do they play twice in the next 5 days?
Yeah, don't they have a game tomorrow and on Monday?
Yeah, the Monday game's at 9:00, and that really upsets me because, like, I mean, for you, you'll be eating dinner, but I'll be in bed.
That's my birthday, and I'll be working that day, and hopefully going to bed early since I have to be up at like 5 a.m.
Am I the only one looking at what Ledford is showing us on the screen?
We're doing the MVP, baby.
I saw some modem tones there. I did.
Yeah, so it's the modem tones, my last BBA vanilla 2020 edition. One of the best things to come out of 2020, I would say.
Hey, Adam Green, I saw you opened one, and I'm pretty sure I gave that to you with the explicit instructions of sharing that with Tammy. But hope you enjoy.
First off, it's been in my fridge for so long, I don't know where it came from. Second, who said I didn't share some with her?
Fair.
Wait, are you trying to pull a statute of limitations cop out right now?
What?
I was in the fridge for so long.
Adam, Biden is president. Things are different. All right? Things are different now.
You know what? Things are different.
Pardon me.
Well, and since we've been talking about this wonderful rivalry, I'm going to bring this up real quick because it turns out ASU fans spend a little bit of time and money on this billboard that says 70-7, no pity for the kitty.
I mean, I respect it. It's really funny. That's a good troll job. A really good troll job. And the game happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised because I'm pretty sure ASU offers a master's degree in trolling.
Now I'm going to say something. This came from Arizona Desert Swarm. Shout out to them. But also an Arizona Wildcats community. So, like, I rescind half of my shout out. So just shout out to them.
What would you think AZ Desert Swarm is?
I don't know, like a swarm in the desert.
Cover over the AZDS staff part of it.
That's fair.
No, I was asking you to do a thing. Thanks for not doing it.
Where do I go?
AZDS staff. There you go. Top banner.
Oh, I see it.
Click on that. Scroll down. Hey.
Holy cow! Is that Adam Green?
Hey.
Surprising.
Look at that guy.
Adam isn't just a guy who drinks on this show.
No, I drink and write stories too.
He has a real job.
Hey, Adam, that was a solid journalism flex on Yusuf, who has a tendency to try to do that on you, whilst never actually acting as a journalist in the last 10 years.
I'm always a journalist. I only disseminate the news, not the fake news. The real
writing in your personal journal doesn't count as a journalist, like your dream journal.
Sean Story just joined the show. Sean, thank you. Hello to you as well. He says hello.
Also, please don't ever do this and say disseminate again. I'm going to have nightmares about that.
Is this better? If I just shake my hands like an Italian trying to explain how good that Florentine steak is going to be? Like,
not if you do it while talking with a Boston accent, it's not good.
God damn it, guys.
I'm just saying you really put the semen in disseminate with that gesture.
I'm really glad we updated the production value for this episode for the first time, and it took to get to a semen joke.
I think, Mr. Lefford, how good is that beer?
Oh boy, it's a thick boy for sure. No, it's extremely good. I've held on to it for a while. It's been like super cold in the fridge, but nothing has fallen off. Like aroma, mouthfeel, everything is just like super good. Yusuf, you still cracking up over there?
I'm sorry. You told me never to put the semen in disseminate, and I came back into the show, and the first thing that came out of your mouth was, "It's a thick boy." Guys, this has been a wonderful episode of Social Distance Drinking Club. We'd like to wish you a wonderful, happy Inauguration Day.
Wait, a thick boy was the first thing to come out of Adam's mouth?
During this seminal moment in American history.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, boy. All right. Well,
I
This is
want
funny.
to throw PJ's comment up there where
What
he
does that
just
say?
cut to the
PJ,
shake weight and call it a day.
cut to the shake weight and call it a day. Yeah, I think we've
Oh
reached
my
that
God.
point. It's we're gonna make it a short episode tonight, but a fun episode. I think we've had some amazing conversations and some great drinks. And also, I have to take an entire bottle of Abraxas to the Dome tonight to celebrate. So I'm gonna
You poor
continue.
thing.
I'm gonna do that.
Wait, hold on. I need to find our banners here. Give me a second because I know you're
Okay, go
waiting
ahead.
for it.
Go ahead.
There it is.
And privilege check.
Are we privileged checking me or him?
Oh, it's you, Mister. I'm gonna have to take on a Braxis to the Dome solo. That that sucks, man.
Abraxas to the Dome? Beer name. You're welcome, guys.
There might be some copyright infringements there.
Yeah, immediate C&D from Perennial.
Yeah.
Well, I think Perennial should make Abraxas to the Dome, and it should just be like a super hyper barrel aged imperial, like a fundamental theorem level Abraxas.
Yeah,
I do have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ledford.
I was gonna say with Tina Turner and Chainmail.
Okay, I definitely should have kept talking then. No, I have a Perennial beer in the fridge. It's their Blackest Beer. It's like a 20% ABV, and I'm afraid to open it.
Hey, did I tell you guys if we're going down the beer nerd path, I'm getting a bottle of Maman.
Should I know what that is?
Well, let's just move on if you don't.
Okay.
Save it, and we'll talk about it in another episode.
There we go.
Thank you guys for joining us today. Happy Inauguration Day. It has been a wonderful time spending it with you guys, and of course with my friends Adam Green, Adam Ledford, and Brett Berry for another episode of Social Distance Drinking Club. Happy Inauguration Day once again. And Joe Exotic, we're really sorry you couldn't get out of jail. Really, really sorry.
Not really.
Probably. Follow us on the Grammy Grams. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. You should subscribe. There's new stuff coming out. Cheers, everybody. Salud.
Wow, wow.